Hey YouTube, my name is Tamira. So today I'm going to basically be telling you guys how I found out I was pregnant. Um, I'm gonna give you guys basically the rundown of how it's been going. Um, I'm currently 13 weeks. I was supposed to have been did this video, but I've been so sick. Yeah, I've been super sick, so I couldn't do the videos. I will insert clips of um like every week basically. Well, all the weeks that I recorded little snippets of how I was feeling and everything, and I look so crazy because I was supposed to record this when I first got my braids done back in April. It's May. So the end of May, June, basically. June is some Wednesday. So anyway, yeah. So I'll start off by saying how I found out. Basically, I went on a trip with my boyfriend. It was for spring break or whatever, and we went on this trip. And you know, obviously, we were there for days, like 7 days. We had a lot of fun. Anyway, I came home maybe 2 weeks later. I'm at work and I'm like, dang, like I feel bad. Like I'm feeling like nauseous. And I'm like, I can't be pregnant. There's no way I'm pregnant. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I work at an urgent care, so my provider was like, okay, we'll take this Zofran. It may help with the nausea or whatever, or the feeling of the nauseous that you're having. So I said, okay, so I took it. But then 2 hours later, I was like, oh my God, like I'm sick again. Like I don't know, like I feel it wasn't bad nauseous. It was just like light, but I could tell that I wasn't feeling good. So I tried to eat like some soup from Panera and I could not get the soup down. I said, what the heck? So I go home, I take a shower, I go to bed. Then after that, I felt fine. I took a test and everything. It was negative. So Tuesday, the 27th of March, 22nd, I'm sorry, the 22nd of March, I get to work and my boyfriend like, your period still hasn't came. So like, what's going on? Like, take a test. So I'm like, no, I don't want to take a test. Because I'm like, there's no way I'm pregnant. I just took a test on Friday. It was negative. So there's no need for me to keep taking all of these tests. So he like, no, take a test. So I take a test immediately. The lines are there. And of course, I was at an urgent care, so I took a urgent care test. And I'll insert the clips or whatever when I took the test or whatever. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. So now, mind you, I didn't tell my boyfriend until later on that day when I got home. And I'll try to insert a little bit of a clip, maybe insert it here or whatever. I'll try to insert it to show his reaction. He thought it was a prank, but whatever. So anyway, I told one of my close friends, I'm like, don't tell, because my best friend, I used to always prank her with, like, oh, I'm pregnant, and I'll be lying. It'll be just funny. So anyway, I took the test. No. So yeah, so I told my friend, I said, girl, I'm pregnant. Don't tell nobody yet. So she's like, oh my God, you for real? So I'm like, yeah. So then I called my other best friend, and Clara, which is crazy because I did a video with her about 2 years ago on this same page. So if you want to check that out, it was a mukbang. But anyway, I tell her, so she's like, oh my God, I knew it. I knew you was pregnant. I'm just like, y'all. So I'm excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to be cute. I'm about to be out here. I'm about to, So anyway, I finally, I told my sister, I told quite a few people that day or whatever. I told my dad. I had went to go get like a little onesie just to show my boyfriend or whatever. Yeah. Oh, and I also told my little sister Tiara. So I told quite a few people that day because I was just so in shock that I was. because I had been trying, but then we had just stopped. I was like, it is what it is. I'm 24. It'll happen whenever it happens. So anyway, that fast forward to that night, I told my boyfriend, and you know, he was just like, okay, like he was a little bit like shocked. So it took him a minute to really like understand, like, oh yeah, we're about to have a baby. So anyway, I'm gonna fast forward to week 4. 4 and 5, I was fine. I was eating whatever I wanted to eat. I was good. I wasn't sick. I was just sleepy. That's the most I could say, is I was sleepy. And I had a little bit of cramping, but my period was supposed to start as well, right that day that I found out. So that was crazy. But anyway, fast forward to week 6. Week 6 took me out the game. Like, week 6 was horrible. I mean, every week since week 6 has been horrible, really. But so week 6, I'm like throwing up. I'm nauseous. I'm like, I'm not eating at this point. I'm like, something's not right. I'm like, this is morning sickness. Like, when the fuck is this? Excuse my language. I'm like, when is this gonna go away? Because no way that I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling. Yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, that was, week 6, week 7, week 8. All of that was the same. And I was in the bed. I was crabby. I was throwing up constantly. It was probably like all day I was nauseous. I was still able to go to work, but I was just still like, nothing is working. And then I couldn't get an appointment with my OB until week 9. But at week 4, no, I want to say, I'll have to insert which week I had went to the hospital. I had went to the hospital. It was probably week 6, because I went to the hospital and I was so dehydrated. Y'all, I was so dehydrated. Like, I could not keep any fluids down. Could not eat. I had to get an IV. So I just knew, like, yeah, this is going to be the start of something horrible, because I can't eat. I can't drink anything. Everything is nasty. So I want to say week 9 and week 10, I want to say I had a good week on week 9. It was a week that I did have a good week. I was feeling good. It was probably right after I had the IV. I was feeling good. I was feeling okay. Week 11. Week 11, and because I'm 13 weeks now. So week 11 and week 12. So I had to cut down my hours at work because it was so bad, y'all. I had went to the hospital, I went to the hospital week 11 because that was the day of my ultrasound. I went to the hospital. I needed another IV. Y'all, my weight was 173 when I first found out I was pregnant. I am currently 150. Yeah. So, like, I lost so much weight. Like, I know that because my gender reveal is coming up, but I know, like, everybody is going to look at me like, oh my God, like, she lost so much weight. I don't even have a bump yet because I throw up. Like, I literally throw up every day. I had maybe 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I had a craving for some churches. I did eat a little bit of that, but the next day, I was back feeling the way I was feeling. I took a Zofran. It didn't work. I threw it up. Today, I threw up 3 times. I didn't take a Zofran, but this has just been tremendously horrible. They did diagnose me with the I can't pronounce it. It's the hyperemesis gravitas. It's the HG. I'll link it. I mean, I'll put the words down here to show. I do watch a lot of videos on people who's had it, who's experiencing it. I mean, I wouldn't say mine is as bad as theirs. I'm having it. Like, I have not had any let up. Like, this has been horrible. Like, this has been traumatic for me. I get really, really depressed. Um, Me and my boyfriend lived together, but I literally was so depressed at home. I had to come to my grandma's house because it's just I was just so, this is where I'm comfortable. This is where I feel comfortable. I just, yeah, this is nothing to play with. And I'm like constantly worried about the baby because I'm like, I'm not eating or getting really any fluids down. So how is the baby surviving? How is the baby, still able to grow with no issues? Like, like I can get down fluids here and there, but it's hard for me to do so. So it's just like, I don't know. But yeah, it's so depressing. It's so depressing. Because I'm so used to being able to eat. I'm so used to being able to drink whatever I want to drink. Like, I can't do anything. Like, it's hard. It's frustrating. That's what I can say. It's so frustrating to have to deal with this. And of course, everybody has their opinion. Oh, it's just morning sickness. You'll bypass it in a couple weeks. Oh, you may feel this the whole pregnancy. Oh, it may stop. It may, just everybody giving their opinion. And I appreciate the opinions, but it's just like, right now, I just don't want to hear it because it's just so hard. It's, excuse me, y'all. I get that a lot. These random burps and hiccups. It's just hard. I haven't had a craving for anything. All food is like like everything is, the thought of food sometimes it just makes me want to throw up. Ugh. And what made me even really start the video now is I don't have any energy. I'm really doing this off the strength of the lights being on, but I just threw up like not even 10 minutes ago, and it was horrible. Like, and when I don't throw up, I dry heave. So if you know what that is, it's like it wants to come up, but it can't because there's nothing there to come up. So it's just like, bleh, bleh, like it's all that, and spit comes out, of course, but it's like nothing. It's horrible. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to insert some clips. I'm not going to make this video too long. I am going to make a video on, I did the blood test. And by the way, the blood test, that's a different story for another time. Like I'll probably do another video right after this. So if you see me wearing this again, it's because I did another video right after this. I'm going to try to get some videos out as far as I can go. Again, like I said, I don't have a baby bump because I'm sick. So I'm losing the weight. I'm not gaining any extra weight. I don't know what I'm having yet. I'm excited to know what I'm having. I want a boy, but it probably won't be a boy. But other than that, I'm going to insert some clips here so you guys can see, like, throughout the weeks or how I was feeling. Oh, I hope that this gets better for me. And I'm praying for any moms out there or moms to be that has experienced this, that is experiencing it now, because it's literally no fun. Like, I have no energy. It's like no fight in me. Like, I knock my hours down. I'm typically supposed to work 12-hour shifts. They knock me down to 8-hour shifts 2 days a week, which is like messing with my money. But it's like, what else are you gonna do? Get fired? Do you want to quit? Like, yeah. But I'm gonna end this video here well, me talking here. I'm going to insert them clips in just a moment. So, I'm just letting you guys know that I'm going to be taking you guys on this journey with me from here on out. Again, as of today, I am 13 weeks, which is May 27th. So I'm going to try to get this video out maybe Sunday. I work tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get as much rest as possible. I'm going to edit this video on Sunday, May 29th, and I'm going to post it to my YouTube channel. Again, I haven't did a YouTube video in almost 2 years, so I hope that I can, gain you guys back and talk about this some more. I hope to see you guys soon.